I would not be teaching without the Greenville Tech Honors Program. I came back to Greenville Tech to become a teacher, not to become a high school teacher. I came back to become a middle school teacher. I was afraid of taking calculus classes because I failed them before, a long time ago. But when the professors here, like Professor Dove, Professor Baker, Professor Provenzano, found out that this is really what I was interested in, they started pushing me, saying, you can do this. So they pushed me and I met the challenge, and they pushed me and they met the challenge. If I didn't meet every challenge that they put with me, I would have never been to Furman. I would have never been successful at Furman, and I probably wouldn't have been as successful teaching in my first year.
When I first moved here, I was working at BMW, and I quit BMW so that I could work for a job called Diamond Hill Plywood. The manager there actually went to Greenville Tech, and he wanted to hire a student, and he decided to hire me. Of course, it was an intern position, so there was a big pay cut, but it would be better beneficial to me. During that process, I had not saved enough money. I had not done what I was supposed to do or what my parents always told me to do, and it caused me to lose a lot of funds. So that's part of the reason why my car had gotten possessed. I wasn't able to pay the car note. Karen Corner helped out because I didn't have food to eat. During other students helped me. It just really threw me off emotionally. I would come into class discombobulated, so focused into my situation, and I think my teachers realized that. One I really want to point out is Dr. Catalina Miller. She's the department head for the architecture and construction program. I told her the other day, I said, I know you have 2 daughters, but you really wanted a son, because she treats me like that. She treats all the students like that, with that love and that care. I plan to someday, when I make it, as far as an architect, being very successful, to give back to a community like this, because they've imparted so much into me. I'm so appreciative.
I am in the situation where I need to be able to support my 3 children and myself, and in order to do that, I've learned from past years a high school diploma isn't going to cut it. So it was very important for me to come back and finish my degree up so that I can get a career that will actually support all of us.
When I thought I had to drop out and didn't think I could make it and that I would just not be able to graduate, I found support in a new way that I didn't even know was possible. It's never easy asking for help. No one likes to do it. It's embarrassing. It's hard. I have just been so grateful. I especially want to say thank you to Lori Trumbo for pointing out the Greenville Tech Foundation to me, first of all. To Tracy Rains, Miss Lynn Cusick, Dr. Bonnie Smith, all within the Human Services Department, who connected me with resources here that I didn't even know existed. But especially to Dean Gaffney and the campus police for making me feel taken care of and safe, and to know that I have people on my side.
My English professor, Elizabeth Wilfong, I had expressed to her some, stuff that I was going through life, and she thought, me being a single mother of 3 kids, I would benefit from this program. Once I got involved with Transitions First, I then got involved with TRIO, and they've helped me out tremendously. My son is in daycare, was in daycare, he's going to start 4K, so they helped pay a portion of my funds for daycare so I can come to school full time. And I also received money for gas, which helped me out tremendously too, and then I also was a recipient of their grant. If it wasn't for the assistance from TRIO and Transitions and the Criminal Justice Program, I would not be working within my field. As a first-generation college student and graduating from Greenville Tech, it makes me feel proud. I feel like I'm a new statistic, like a successful single mother, because a lot of single mothers, not a lot of them get the opportunities that I've had here at Greenville Tech. They fall into that cycle, and I'm happy that I'm trying to set an example for my 3 children and my family as well.
Christopher Satterfield, who's an advisor. He's not my advisor, but I saw his office and I went into his office, didn't schedule an appointment, and I said, Mr. Satterfield, I don't know what to do. There's so many options out there. I don't know how to filter them. I'm scared. I didn't know what to do, and he told me to take a deep breath and said, Dietrich, here's your options. Here's a list you can take of. Here's what I would advise you to do, and here's the smart choices to do. So I went in there scared, confused, and I walked out confident. And Mr. Richard Dawkins and Julia Nixon, who are advisors for Omni, very welcoming people. I met them on accident. I went to the wrong office. They were so nice and so gracious, and they pointed me to their program. And from then on, they're so uplifting and want to see me shine and put me in places where I can do certain things and open doors for me and give me opportunities where I can be more well-rounded.
During taking my prerequisites, I heard about the patient care technician program at Greenville Tech, which I never heard of. I knew it was a quicker program than nursing, and I really just wanted the opportunity to start getting my foot in the door at the hospital and see if I truly wanted to be a nurse, what that was like. So when I started working there, I absolutely loved it. I initially didn't have kids when I was doing the patient care technician program, so that looked a little bit differently for me. It went quickly, it was smooth. Coming into the nursing program, I had a 10-month-old and a 2-year-old, so it was a completely different experience. I needed more resources, more support systems. I connected with the TRIO program first with Miss Mary Brockman. That's who connected me with Kia Keaton, who ultimately helped me with my daycare during the nursing program. She helped pay for my NCLEX, which is the licensure exam to become a nurse, which is super expensive. It's like $350. So that was amazing and incredible for her to be able to help me with that. Book costs, uniforms, everything like that. I graduated from Greenville Tech in May of 2019, and now I'm working at Spartanburg Regional as a labor and delivery nurse. This is absolutely my dream job. I wouldn't have been able to do it without transitions in the TRIO program. It's very difficult to take care of kids, work, and go to nursing school, which is a full-time job in itself. So without these resources, it really wouldn't have been possible, and I just couldn't be more thankful for my experience here.